Did Yaakov Shwekey use AI in his last 4 videos that he just made? I don't think it makes a difference. I think if he doesn't use AI, then I think he's missing out. I know that every rabbi, therapist, coach, writer who's not using AI is missing out. Every article I write, I use AI. The abilities that we have today is fantastic what we could do with AI. And I'm hoping for the day soon to come how many boys in yeshiva have no chavrusa. They don't have a study partner that works out for them. Imagine they get an AI chavrusa who they could talk to about the Gemara that they're learning, say how they understand it, and that the AI challenged them back. And I think that AI is the most fantastic thing that Hashem has created, let us create since the beginning of time. AI is something that is such a gift that we could use if you use it right. And if you ask the question, so then why do we need these artists? Why do we need these rabbis? Let's just rely on AI alone. Because AI is just a long language model. And what you're irreplaceable about is your free choice. AI does not have the power to choose. Like you have a power to choose what is correct, what is not correct. What is your soul? What is your ruach? That's going to be your choice. And that nobody could take away from you. We know that in this week's parasha, I'm going to make this video also, something that AI helped me make, that we see in this week's parasha, this concept where Moshe Rabbeinu is feeling that he can't manage the people alone. And Hashem says to him, I want you to take 70 elders, you're going to share with them your spirit. And Rashi says that just because he's going to have other people working with him with taking prophecy, and he's going to have a team of people to work with, it doesn't diminish from Moshe Rabbeinu's greatness. As a matter of fact, it's like a candle that's lit, it's on the table. Then anybody who comes and lights from that candle, the candle is not taken away. It's just that it's an extension of Moshe Rabbeinu. It's his choice, which leaders to choose that he's going to work with, who's his team. You know, it's like so funny. Hashem could give you the biggest present. He could give you the most delicious man, and it could taste like the most delicious steak. And you say, no, I want the real steak. You know why? Because I like suffering in the heat of the barbecue. I like suffering, smelling all the smoke in my lungs. I like suffering going on a bite. Hashem says, here, you don't have to suffer. Here's the man. Make it taste however you want. But you still have what to complain about. There are people who will complain no matter what gift God gives them. Of course, a person shouldn't ask the AI questions and rely on the answers. Whether it's health issues, whether it's rabbinical halachic questions. Of course, you need a doctor, you need a rabbi. And the same thing is true as a writer. Never rely on AI alone. But it has some really good suggestions. And it's just a suggestion. And you could take it and use it. Or you could decide not to use it. But why to hate it? Some of my best articles, I used AI. Some of my best coaching sessions where I saved couples, I used AI. Of course, it's not an easy thing to use. You might have to, of course, pay the higher subscription to get a smarter model for you. Of course, you might have to learn how to use it right. But if you're not using it, you're not adapting to the new world, and you will fall behind. A singer, a rabbi, somebody who's running an office, who's not using AI is not more pure. He just won't be able to keep up. I wonder how I make a video every single day. It's very simple. I take an article that I have, put it in AI and say, how can I make this into a video that is going to reflect the people from where I'm dealing with, what people are dealing with today. If I see a nice Dvar Torah somewhere and I say, oh, I wish I could take this Dvar Torah and make it something that's my style, make it self-helpy. Just take a picture of it, put it into Google Translate, OCR. It's going to pull out the text of the page, make it into digital, put that digital into either Claude or into GBT, and it's going to come up with the most amazing ideas that I could use that to make a video. I don't take it word for word, but I take those ideas and it gives me what to think about and what to say. But AI will never replace us because it can't make decisions like we can. It can't replace our decisions of what we want to use it for. The guilt that a human has after he makes a mistake, AI can never be able to replace. AI doesn't have a time when its life is over, that it has to live to a certain responsibility and think about this travel, this journey, and feel that feeling of what it means to be in a world that doesn't know when it's going to end. If Hashem gives you a gift, don't throw it away.